Hello, Annette. We've got Annette Janic here in the office. She's written a memoir, largely about her mother and her family. It's called War Child. Annette, can you please tell us a little bit about the book?
Yes, and excuse me, thank you for having me here, Cheryl, and hello to the Better Reading community. Lovely to be able to speak with you this morning. This book, War Child, is my mother's true story. It spans 100 years, starting in pre-World War II Nazi Germany, and ends up in the suburbs of Adelaide, where she ended up living. It is essentially a window into what life was like for a young, illegitimate German girl who was born into poverty and as a result suffered ostracism, bullying and abuse, and then dispossession and displacement as society was falling down around her and she became a refugee. I then follow her life in post-war Germany and the migration process to Australia, where she sort of encountered more hardship, having to try and assimilate into what was a pretty narrowly focused Australia of the 1950s. But through the course of researching this book, I discovered my mum was quite the secret keeper. So it is also a story of a woman's unconditional love for her family and the secrets she kept and the sacrifices she made to protect them. And in a bizarre twist, her ultimate secret came out after her death, and it involved me. So it was much to my surprise. I was not expecting this at all.
And how did you feel about that? How did you and your, was it brother?
Yes, my brother and I had this secret revealed to us by Mum's best friend and confidant, a lady we called Aunt Marianne. And it was very difficult. It was very raw and emotional. I thought I knew where this story was going to end and how it was going to end, but all of a sudden we'd inherited this other piece of information, and I wasn't sure where the story was going because I had to write myself into it, and I was convinced by the script editor that that's what I should do. So I used to sit at home on a weekend with the heater on and cry my eyes out as I was typing away at my laptop as this story was taking place, and I knew what was coming, but even then it was so emotional and difficult
Did
for
that
me.
change the relationship that you thought you had with your mother? Did that change the view? That's big.
It was a big secret. If I had not known what her life had been like growing up, I would perhaps have, it probably would have changed my relationship with her, but because I came to appreciate what she'd gone through, and secret keeping was basically her survival mechanism, I had to accept it and forgive her.
Yeah, that's hard. Now, I've seen you've bought some props in. You've got 2 gold purses there. Can you tell me a little bit about those?
Yes, I can. My mum was quite superstitious, and she used to believe that if you kept a few golden coins in a golden purse next to an entrance to the house, either the back door or the front door, it would ensure that wealth continued to flow into the home. So I'm a tap on the head, I've got to go and get my own purse, and I could see in my mind's eye what I wanted, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So while I was searching on eBay and second-hand shops and garage sales for the perfect little golden purse, I was also searching for the final piece of the jigsaw that was going to complete my mum's life and solve this mystery that I had inherited that involved me. And it was quite bizarre how both those things came together right at the end. That jigsaw fell into my lap right as the perfect little golden purse did. And at the end of the day, this was my perfect little golden purse, just a 1970s Oraton. They were a dime a dozen back then, but quite difficult to find the exact size and shape that I could see in my mind's eye. And that was my mum's, that she used to keep near our back door in a cupboard. So I've got some coins in there. They're in my home near my entrance, and I'm hoping it will ensure wealth flows into my home. And I encourage you, if you read the book, to also go and find your own perfect little golden purse.
Thank you so much, Annette, for sharing your story with us. For those of you that haven't read War Child, do yourself a favour, get a copy. It's it's a harrowing, well-told memoir, and I'm sure you will enjoy it. Thank you so much, Annette. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Cheryl.